Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. Listen guys, I am making the everything bagel crusted steak. That looks pretty. And it's going to be like a salad with a romaine heart. Here's the lettuce, here's garlic, here's, we're supposed to use white wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar. I have the apple cider, but I have red wine vinegar, so I'm going to use that. Okay, and we have a little bit of sugar in here. Now here is the everything bagel spice here. Here's some scallions, here's some sour cream, and here's some organic extra virgin olive oil, our sweet potato. Actually they say sweet potatoes, but guys, this is really a yam. I think sweet potatoes are lighter, and I think a lot of people get confused about that. Hey, they said sweet potato, but I'll just call it that. But I know that's a yam. And then here's garlic and the steak. So here we go. Okay, I preheated the oven to 425. I put the rack on the top shelf, and I scrubbed my potatoes. Lengthwise, I split them down the middle, and then I'm going to cut them into wedges, approximately, I don't know, half an inch. Don't forget to scrub them, guys. Okay, I have them all cut up. I put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to sprinkle some salt. It says a generous pinch. I'm not sure what that is, but I kind of gauged. I don't want to put a lot of salt, but then pepper. Now I'm just going to make sure the seasoning and the oil is distributed evenly. Want to spread them across so they will cook evenly. I try to make them as uniform as possible, but hey, we'll see. And we got little bitty pieces in there, so I expect those to be burnt to a crisp. Not really, but if they do, they do. I'll just wipe the salt off, rinse it off, and give it to my dogs. Dogs love sweet potato. They do. Kwame is my 14-year-old, and I had 3, but now I have 1. And so I've been spoiling him rotten, and I could tell the difference because he's, I could tell the difference that he's getting more and more spoiled. Because I know he's grieving my other dogs in his own way, because he wants to go outside sometimes, and I think he's looking for the dogs. I don't know for sure, of course. I can't read minds, and I surely can't read dogs' minds, but you can tell the shift in dogs' behavior. Okay, off of that. So what we're going to do is pop them in the oven, and let's see, I forget how long they're going to be. Put them on the upper rack until they're golden brown and tender for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to flip them after 15. So let me do that now. Okay, I have a clove of garlic that I'm going to smush, and I'm going to coarsely chop the garlic and whatever the outer kind of thin shell. You don't want any of that. Okay, I'm going to put that garlic to the side. What I did is I rinsed off my scallions. I'm going to trim them, and then I'm going to cut them fairly thin. I'll put those aside, and I'm going to separate. Okay, now I'm going to cut the stem off my romaine lettuce. I love romaine, guys. I really do. And these ones that's kind of wilted, I am going to I'm going to trim those off. Let's see. I'm going to cut this down the middle. Remember, this is for 2 servings, so each serving is going to have a wedge of lettuce, and we're going to make the homemade sauce for it. I kind of cut the parts of the green that I didn't like, the ones that looked wilted. Now, in a small bowl, I'm going to put my cream cheese. I have 2 little tubes like this. And I'm going to I don't know why that's so thin. Is any refried? Okay, guys, now I am going to put the chopped garlic and the white part of the scallions. I might have got a little bit of green in there, oh well. 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon each of the vinegar and the salt. I'm sorry, and the sugar. Now I put the sugar in here. So then I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of the vinegar. Remember, guys, the instructions said white wine vinegar. I have red wine. You could use apple cider vinegar. Let me put a little bit more. There you go. Okay, and it says, here we go again, that generous pinch. Now, if you have a pinch, do you guys think you can, it's going to be generous? A pinch is a pinch. It's supposed to be a small amount. So I'm going to increase that pinch. I'm going to eyeball it. Okay, that's a generous pinch. I hope I didn't put too much. And pepper. Okay, that's a pinch of pepper. And then we're going to stir in. Okay, how much water did it? It said water. In a small portion, stir in water. Okay, stir in water until you get the consistency of the sauce that you like. Let me get some water. Okay, guys, let me see. You don't want it that's too thick. And they said a teaspoon at a time. And guys, I always use bottled water. Now you guys, whatever state you're in, country, whatever, if you guys have water at the faucet that you trust, have at it. But I'm in California and I don't trust California water. So, except for showering, I use bottled water. When I brush my teeth, I rinse off with bottled water. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I want to take a shower. I don't have a bathtub, and I don't like that. I don't have a bathtub with 2 bathrooms in the house, 2 showers. That don't make no sense to me, but hey, that's my fault. I bought it. But let's see. I think I want a little bit more loose than that. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. That's good. But yeah, I got a little bit of bottled water and I put that in. Okay guys, I rinsed my meat off and now I'm going to pat my meat dry. Okay. And then on each side, I took a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of the everything bagel seasoning spice. So here we go. I'm just gonna mix it up. And what we're gonna do after we sprinkle it on our meat, kind of pat it down in there, you know, have all them flavorings, all them spices. I hope this steak is tender because guys, I usually take something and kind of smush it. If you don't have a meat tenderizer, I use a steady something a little heavy. Now let me prepare my cast iron skillet. Okay, now I'm going to put a tablespoon of olive oil. In my cast iron skillet. It says medium high. Okay, I see it sizzling. There we go. And it says 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and I should have pounded it with something. I'll see, because usually when you have directions on cooking your steak, it's usually for people that have it rare. I can eat it, but I prefer well done. So let's do that on both sides. When I get to 3 minutes, I'll check. And what I usually do is I kind of punch it in. Okay, that's my timer for my sweet potatoes. Okay, I flip the steaks over. Guys, it's looking good. It's looking good. Not quite the way I want it. I'm going to let it cook maybe about 3 more minutes. Okay guys, what I did is I cut my half into another half, and I'm going to spoon my dressing. That's enough because I'm going to save the other part until tomorrow. Then I'm going to take the green part I'm going to take the green part of my scallions and just drop a few over everything. I said everything. Everything? Save some for tomorrow. Now for the taste. I know that the salad is gonna be good. I mean, you know, what can you do to lettuce? Let me see. The sweet potatoes. Perfect. Perfect. I already took my thumbnail. Like I said, what can you do to lettuce? But that dressing is very good. Now I let my steak rest for 5 minutes. So please be tender. If it is not tender, because usually I don't buy this cut of meat, sirloin, you know. But next time, if it's not tender, I will surely take something and beat it, literally. So let's see. It's seasoned perfectly, guys. Lord have mercy. It's not tough either. Lord have mercy. This is good, guys. Let me pick up some of that onion. Okay, guys. This is good. This is good. The everything bagel seasoning takes this seared steak dinner to the next level. Adding a garlicky, I'm reading, guys, you know I don't talk like this. Adding a garlicky seeded crust to the tender beef. On the side, we serve roasted sweet potatoes and a crisp romaine wedge salad drizzling with creamy scratch-made ranch dressing. It's a new take on a classic steak dinner, and in a word, it's everything. That's not how they spell it. I'm saying everything. It's everything. So, it's good. Lord have mercy. This is good. So thank you for joining me. You guys, if you want to try Marley Spoon by Martha Stewart, they have a special going on. I don't know how long it's going to last, but like I said, these first 3 sets of meals that will last me for 6 days only cost $39. You can't beat that. Guys, subscribe. If you like this meal, give me a like. And I will see you next time. It's time to grub. AKA, I'm going to get down. Have a great week, guys. Okay. I feel like taking a nap now, but I'm going to go online for my weekly lesson. And I hope it's not on gluttony. That was good. That was good.